Jack and I had a fairly good marriage for 14 years, until about 5 months ago.
Oh, I didn't realize you were married. I didn't see a wedding ring.
I latched it to my brassiere, nice and secure.
So what happened with your husband?
Oh, he started giving driving lessons to supplement his income. He's teaching a divorcee to drive.
Well, it gives you good reason to be suspicious. It sounds like he's supplementing more than his income.
Well, if she hasn't learned to drive by now, she should get a horse. And quit horsing around with a driving instructor.
Listen, I know about cheating, and I can guarantee you he's cheating.
Oh.
Dale Casper?
Yes, sir, that's me.
Got this hefty package for you.
Oh, yeah, well, thank you.
I carried it all the way up the steps. Lots of steps. Hard on the knees.
Yeah,
all
sorry.
those steps.
I'm sorry.
Well, looks like those youngsters don't have any trouble with their joints.
Yeah, they're in their 20s.
Gotta get it now, right?
Right.
Okay, I need you to sign this.
Okay.
Thanks for signing that. Wow, you got nice cursive penmanship.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna hold down onto the handrail going down so I don't slip and fall and have to sue you.
Okay, whomever was here first, come on over.
It's so nice to meet you.
It is, but I don't recognize you from my call sheet.
I'm Hairl Wilson. We chatted back and forth for like 7 days, and I sent you some great pictures of my cat.
Hank?
Yeah,
You're Hank?
Yeah, I'm the guy who likes pancakes, and I'm allergic to penicillin.
You served in the Air Force. I thought you were in Afghanistan or Iraq.
Vietnam.
I thought you added a sepia filter to this. This is your profile picture.
No, that's me. See, same glasses. I'm proud to have served my country. You don't love the troops?
Of course I do. Of course. Next.
I'm gonna go get back in line, just in case you change your mind. I can look more like my military ID. You should see me by candlelight.
Mr. President, there's a possible problem with the NASA lost communication with the spacecraft. It's been over 3 hours since they've heard from the astronauts.
Just a transmission glitch?
We aren't receiving any biomedical data. No heartbeat, respirations. NASA fears they're dead. A meteor could have breached the hull, or...
Good Lord.
Their lives, of course, are our primary concern. But there are political concerns as well. Much of the public thought our administration rushed this mission, that we ignored safety concerns for political reasons.
That we should have saved our own planet instead of searching for another.
If you utter those words outside of this room, you stand little chance in making it to a second term. You know that, sir.
Yeah. Text GIVE to 55462. Proceeds from this poll will benefit the people of Ukraine. Here's the shovel. It's now or never. Let's bury this thing.
Everyone in town should be in their houses of worship. Now quickly, before church lets out.
I thought people closed their eyes when they died.
Only in literature, not in real life.
You should have shot it in the face.
Shovel. Just drop it. Just drop it.
My wife starts this charity. She delivers space heaters to snow people. Tribal
She
snow
is
people.
incredible with snow people. I've actually enjoyed their place. It's comfy.
Great place to play cards.
Naomi's food's delicious.
How are we going to get invited now that Russ is gone?
We'll have to give that some hard thought. Do we have a Sue Heck? Sue Heck? Okay, not here. I'm Martin Sheen. I am the President of the United States.
It doesn't say that, Mr. Sheen.
I thought it was excellent, sir.
See?
Mr. President?
Yes? Oh, but by the way, did the First Lady call?
The First Lady called at 8:40. She called to wish you luck, and she called to remind me to tell you to take your back medication. I have it right here, sir.
Those things make me dizzy.
She was quite adamant. Her tone of voice I would describe as...
You don't need to describe her tone of voice. I've been married to it for 32 years.
Sir, I don't want the First Lady upset with me.
You can't take advice from anyone, not even your own mother. When I was leaving for Vietnam to fly B-52s in the, well, it was a police action, they said, not a war. Your great-grandmother said to me, fly low and slow. Terrible advice for a pilot going to war.
She's not a red.
How can you be so sure of that?
She's a harmless woman, worked behind the scenes, no apparent affiliation.
She worked in Hollywood in the 30s and 40s and hung out with socialists.
And communists, you know, she worked in wardrobe on those Charlie Chaplin pictures. And she was very friendly with Charlie.
And other reds.
By thunder, she's not a red. Trust me, I'm good at my job.
You sure you're not getting soft on an older dame?
Move to the next name, fellas.
I think he's going soft.
Who doesn't love a good Hallmark movie? I recently played Santa in one, and let me tell you, I played a really good white Santa.
White people are all over the Hallmark Channel.
That's right. Well, it's that time of year again when people from all walks of life who barely know each other come together for the Christmas dinner.
Well, 9 years ago, he had an affair. Once I found a motel card in his coat pocket. He had the audacity to tell me that he was coming home from a long, long trip. And he just kind of wanted to take a little nap.
For heavens.
3 miles from home.
What an appetite for sex. My husband doesn't wander, but he does have terrible timing. Always wanting to make love on Sunday mornings before Mass. I know married love isn't a sin, and I feel rather silly about it, but I just hate going to Mass after doing it.
As I know better than anyone else, it's difficult to tell who's being naughty and who's being nice.
Well, I opened a letter from my 17-year-old daughter received from her cousin who's 19 and served in the armed forces in Syria. It was full of explicit language about drug paraphernalia that he's been practicing. Oh, it was disgusting.
Well, boys are rotten. Our 15-year-old, 6 foot, 200-pound son got a girl from a neighboring farm in trouble, you know, and she's also 15. We gave him strict orders to stay away from her, but...
Did he listen?
Absolutely not, of course. He's a 15-year-old boy. But then her people say that it's our fault I spoke with a judge in the city, and he said that there's a law that says if you own a bull, you're responsible for keeping that bull locked up.
My husband has been pulling a stunt that embarrasses me to tears.
Really?
Oh my gosh. When he knows company's coming, he puts on a Tarzan outfit and he throws leopard skin over his shoulder and he wears leopard skin shorts. Oh, and then he puts claw marks on with lipstick on him. He grabs a banana, puts oak leaves in his hair, climbs up a tree, and just waits for the company.
Well, at least he's not a workaholic.
Oh.
Hank works Saturdays, he works Sundays, he works 10 to 12 hours a day. I swear, the kids are grown. He's got annuities for the kids, for the grandkids. We got two cars. We got a house.
Oh, that's
we got
crazy.
$1 million in assets.
Oh my word! He doesn't need to work.
A person get poison oak through their clothes. My girlfriend's got the most horrible case you've ever seen. I don't even want to tell you where she's got it the worst.
She may be mentally ill. My cousin Artie's a madman. If I fix him breakfast, he throws it across the room at me. And if I don't fix him breakfast, he runs out of the place and runs down the street. He gets enraged about nothing, and he goes in our yard and he throws the patio furniture over the fence into the neighbor's yard. And sometimes he'll run out of the house and hide in alleys.
Speaking of alleys, so I Googled a foam rubber butt recently, and I thought they were a gag, but I discovered that they actually make those things, and I think my girlfriend is wearing one.
My wife's brother is the type that'll come into the kitchen and
barge in?
Yeah, and just barge in, help himself. But he won't be doing that again because last Sunday, he took out a bowl of mashed potatoes and liver that I had scraped from the plates into the bowl and mixed up for cat food.
For the cats?
Yeah, for our neighbor's cat who's on vacation, so I'm feeding while she's on vacation.
Maybe you're a Taurus and he's a Scorpio. No wonder you hate him. But the important question is, if the neighbor's cat is a Sagittarius.
Should we tell them now? Should we make our announcement?
Well, it's Christmas. Maybe it's time.
It's well past time.
Well, okay then. Yes, tonight's the night.
Well, last year, my husband had an operation, left him impotent. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But ever since then, he's been so nice. Oh, calls me every time he's going to be late. Sends me roses and bouquets.
I'm not sure I still equate sex before Mass with sin. It's obviously associated with the traditional Eucharistic fast. Until Vatican Council II, Catholics who wanted to take communion had to abstain from drinking and eating the night preceding Mass. Now it's just an hour.
This soldier asked my daughter to bake him some brownies with grass.
I see.
And then send them to him in an unmarked box at no return address.
And where does he think that she's going to be getting this grass from?
I just never should have read her mail. But I do have a right, don't I?
Well, I just know what my legal rights are. And just because my teenage bull gets loose and goes into the neighbor's pasture and breds his dairy heifers...
Got family, huh?
I cannot be held responsible for their heifers and be sued for damages because they're responsible for keeping their heifers locked up. Right?
Oftentimes in social settings, people barely listen to each other. They're so busy talking about themselves. Humans are narcissists.
When the guests arrive, he makes chimpanzee noises and he swings down on them. And they laugh hysterically, but it just humiliates
At least he's fun. We haven't been on a vacation in years. And he just doesn't want to do anything like that. He wouldn't even come tonight to the party. I mean, we're in our 70s.
Right.
When does it get fun?
I don't know where my girlfriend got the poison oak, but if she didn't get it through her genes, we are through.
Don't cut her out of your life. Bad idea. My cousin needs to go to a psychiatrist, but I can't get him there. He's too heavy to carry and too big to push. And have you ever tried driving a car with a man who's trying to jump out?
Look,
but I like it.
Look, I appreciate a nice round figure as much as the next guy.
Who doesn't?
But, you know,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to worry. It's bad enough I have to worry about my girlfriend's front being hers. When it's like, why do I have to worry about her rump being real? You know, how is a guy to know?
My wife's brother never said anything about the food I left out. But then I told him what he ate. I'm not going to tell you what happened afterwards, but I laughed until I cried.
So remember, children, no matter what kind of holiday party you find yourself at, just be glad it wasn't this one. I'm Petra's grandfather. She's told me a lot about you. I know what you've been doing. And if you don't stop, do you know what I'll do? And if you tell any grown-ups about what I've just said, they won't believe you. Because I'm a grown-up. But you need to believe me. I will get you. Remember this, Johanna. God watches over all of us. Hey. Wow, Tyke, it's really you.
It is.
I heard they were filming your new movie, The Mutts. I stopped by the set, and Dan Stedman, the director, said I might be able to find you up here.
I was going for a walk in the woods.
Oh, it's nice woods. A little warm, but nice.
Yeah, well, anyway, I like to make fans, and I finished my marking. Hey, what's that you're carrying?
This is my grandson, Aiden, and my granddog, Seamus.
Oh, wow.
And I have a favor to ask.
Yeah?
Could you paw print this for them? They would really appreciate it.
Of course, yes, let me see it. Great photo. Aiden looks like a fine young man. And look at that Seamus, he's a big dog. Ruff. He's a mutt if I've ever seen one. I would be honored to paw print it for them.
Wow, that's terrific. Thank you. And I have one more favor to ask if I could.
Sure, okay, what is it?
Could I get a selfie with you? Because I'm a big fan too.
Oh, yes, of course. Let me get in close.
Okay. Oh, the other way. All
Yeah,
these
it's
newfangled things. Thank you.
And it's absolutely my pleasure. Whatever I can do for the fans.
We can't wait to see your movie.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Scott Ryan, you would have left me for dead.
And I would have done the same to you had it been reversed.
I know you would have.
We were supposed to be partners in this.
Did you think our operation was some kind of sick joke?
Right. So get here. You got 10 minutes.
Well, my trunk is jam full of amphetamines. And goofballs.
Yeah, you're a real drug kingpin, Cooper.
Now you are really starting to piss me off.
What's that sound?
Oh, no.
Take another route. Go.
I've got company.
Go.
I'm getting old for this crap.
The helicopter's running. 10 minutes.
Merry Christmas to me.
You did it. You up and killed my fucking mother.
Shut your sissy mouth. There's FBI, senators, police chiefs all over this place.
You did what I've wanted been doing for years.
Often an old broad's a cinch. It's like putting aspirin in a fish tank.
I brought some of that cheap-ass perfume you wanted. What you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna spray it all over her tombstone. So she's gotta smell that stench ever.
Perfect.
What is it, Emmy?
I took a picture of Rhett when he had on that green dress. I'm finding it. He looked just like my departed wife, Florence, don't you think?
Emmett, I have no idea as to what Florence looked like. I've only known you since I moved into precious metals.
Here it is. I think... No, I lost it.
I suggest you go into the craft room and cut yourself some glass.
What?
Make a stained glass window of your wife. It will help you deal with your pain and heartache.
Here it is. The spitting image of Florence, don't you think?
I don't know nothing about your wife.
I mean, I don't know what your wife looked like, but that definitely does look like a glass figure of a white lady.
She was very white.
Well, what a wonderful way to honor her. Well done.
God's holy ground, what is happening? Is that blood?
Oh no, I think he's dying of lung cancer.
From all the cigarettes he's smoked in his whole life. Call 911.
Let's roll him onto the blanket and carry him to the front door so the paramedics can get to him. Quick!
I'll call 911 on my cordless.
Roll him onto this.
I don't know if I can. I'm half baked.
Go find someone who's strong and isn't stoned.
What about that young dude who thinks he's old?
Oh, yeah. Well, the world has one less person in it. Axel died 10 minutes ago. It's official. They pronounced him dead at 8:47. So I guess we all learned that smoking cigarettes kills.
But smoking marijuana doesn't.
I've learned that when someone dies, the best way to handle your grief is to make a stained glass wall hanging of their face. I love you, Florence.
And I learned that people become more sexually attractive when we discover that they're famous.
In some volunteering.
Volunteering? For what department?
Aren't you divorced? In the eyes of the law, but not in the Lord's eyes.
Being divorced puts you in a historical pattern of sin.
It does.
It does.
Boom. Did you hear about those crazy guys broke into the police station last week? Stole the toilet? Now the cops got nothing to go on. You know you're lucky, kid.
How so?
Well, your dad being a vice president, you graduate from school one day, next day you walk in here, you got a job. It wasn't like that in my day. Even though, my grandfather did pretty well for a long time, but he had all this money in carbon paper. The market went south, those damn coffee machines came in, it just goodbye bucks.
I hear those copy machines can cause cancer.
It wouldn't surprise me. Matter of fact, that's kind of justice.
No, I had a buddy. He worked in a newspaper factory for about 6 months, and 2 weeks later, he was diagnosed with colon cancer.
Colon cancer?
Yep.
Newspaper factory?
Yep.
Maybe you shouldn't have been wiping his butt with that newsprint.
He's cheating on her. Why is that? Isn't it obvious? It's the wooden leg. Don't laugh. It was a horrible accident while she was camping. She had to saw off her own leg. She had to tie her own tourniquet. And he knows she's the one. It's really sad. He just can't get beyond, the splinters in the bed.
Not to mention the termites. What a coincidence. Look who's here.
Well, hi. What do you think of that young man?
Hi.
Hello.
What's her name?
I think you should go on a date with that young man.
A date?
Proper date. It does have to be a proper date.
Proper date?
Yes.
A proper date.
We're going to set up a restaurant right in the back here. Yeah, we're going to have it real nice. And I've got an outfit for you,
an
honey.
outfit.
It's your
Okay.
color. It's your color. It
this-
looks so pretty on you.
Thank you.
Can I do that for you?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Tell him you like his bow tie.
I like your bow tie.
Tell her it was your grandpa's.
It's very Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He only gave you 5 digits?
5 digits.
Maybe his form was off or he misspoke.
I forgot a number.
Don't think I misheard.
You want me to go check this out? I mean, I can go field this.
Yeah, go ahead and look at the paperwork. I'm not showing any transfers today. But God knows, with all this paperwork, I might have missed something. What county is he from?
What did his badge say?
Yeah, but that's the thing. His badge was covered with tape, so tape.
From Belleville, huh?
I don't need this anymore, but I should keep the picture.
Addison, if you need more packing tape, what's over there on the second shelf, right over there?
You were missed at Anne Marie's funeral.
Oh, bless her heart. I will miss that sister in Christ. But you know, I would have been there, but I promised the deacons that I would pick up Missionary Dannenberg from the Napa airport. And that was an interesting drive.
You'll never believe it, but they asked me to sing a special number.
It was beautiful. I shed more than one tear.
When you sing, you sound like one of the angels in the Bethlehem night sky.
Bless your heart.
Oh, Anne Marie, she was one of a kind. I really am going to miss her fellowship.
What did you sing?
Her favorite, Abide With Me.
Beautiful selection. I am so glad to be getting rid of all this junk. But if it will raise money for Missionary Dannenberg. What was that?
Were you expecting another donation? Maybe it's Carol.
No, Carol's going to meet us in the sanctuary in 2 hours.
Where the hell is Kyle? Where is he? Tell me. I know he lives here. I've seen his file. Tell me where he is. Out with it. Spit it out.
Phone.
No one's going nowhere. Nobody going nowhere. Tell me where Kyle is. Tell me. I won't hurt you. Just tell me where he is. Tell me. Kyle's in the back. Kyle's in the back.
Let me in. Please. 911. Madison, the crowbar above the workbench.
Hey, you, somebody's gonna get hurt with that tray. Stand in one place, dance with my wife.
What, me? No, I'm no great shakes.
Hey, here's a life lesson, kid. Listen to what the lady says. Do what she tells you. You'll be fine. And I'm gonna get your manager. What you drinking?
Tea. Unsweetened.
Unsweetened? Man, you should be drinking some cola. Get that sugar while you're young.
I don't drink pop.
Well, at least you got that styrofoam cup. My friend AJ told me, when you're through with these styrofoam cups, you just crumble them all up into itty-bitty pieces, scatter them on the ground, and it's good for the earth. Can I ask you something? I'm not asking for a handout or any money, but you look like you're working, right?
Oh, I work as a paralegal, so law stuff.
You must be pretty smart then. Are you saving some money?
Saving a lot of money.
That's good. You need to do it while you're young, or otherwise you'll end up like me.
I'm sure you're doing fine for yourself.
Say, you look kind of distracted.
I'm sorry?
I mean, dead in the eye. Are you okay?
Am I okay? I'm okay. I'm fine.
I got a feeling that may not be the case. You can talk to me. Come on.
I can talk to you?
Yeah. Hey, I got nothing but time.
Time. Well, my best friend don't have time. Mirror. It's dying. It's dying. No. You don't want to hear it, huh?
Yeah. What? Has he got cancer or something?
Using the corporate fax machine for personal use is a violation, and I have better things to do than deliver faxes.
Please give us a call back. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm available for dinner. You're the one running for U.S. representative.